Physical features of India. The land of India displays great physical variations like mountains, plains, deserts, plateau, islands, etc. The physical features of India can be grouped under the following physiographical divisions. The Himalayas stretch over the northern borders of India. These mountain range run in a west east direction from the Indus to the Brahmaputra. The Himalayas represent the loftiest and one of the most rugged mountain barriers of the world. They consist of three parallel ranges in its longitudinal extent. In the northernmost range is known as the Great or Inner Himalayas or the Himadri. It contains all the prominent Himalayan peaks. The range lying to the south of the Himadri is known as Himachal or Lesser Himalayas. This range consists of the famous valley of Kashmir, the Kangra and Kullu Valley in Himachal Pradesh. The outermost range of the Himalayas is called as Shivaliks. These valleys are covered with thick gravel and alluvium. Besides the longitudinal divisions, the Himalayas have been divided on the basis of regions from west to east. These divisions have been demarcated by river valley. The northern plains have been formed by the interplay of three major river systems, the Indus, the Ganga, and Brahmaputra. This plain is formed of alluvial soil. It is agriculturally a very productive part of India. This plain is broadly divided into three main regions: the Punjab plain, formed by the Indus and its tributaries. The larger part of this plain lies in Pakistan. The Ganga plain extends between Ghaggar and Tista rivers. The Brahmaputra plain extends between Patkal, Bam, Purvanchal Hills, Naga Hills in the east, and Mikir Hills, Garo Khasi, Gentila Hills, and Meghalaya Plateau in the south. The northern plains also have diverse relief features. According to the variations in relief features, these plains can be divided into four regions. The rivers, after descending from the mountains, deposit pebbles in a narrow belt lying parallel to the slopes of the Shivaliks. It is known as Bhabur. All the streams disappear in this Bhabur belt. South of this belt, the streams and rivers re-emerge and create a wet, swampy, and marshy region known as Terai. The largest part of the northern plain is formed of older alluvium and is known as Bhangar. The newer, younger deposits of flood plains are called Khaddar. This is ideal for agriculture. The peninsular plateau is a tableland and has broad and shallow valleys and rounded hills. This plateau consists of two broad divisions, the Central Highland and the Deccan Plateau. The part of the peninsular plateau lying in the north of the Narmada River, covering a major area of Malwa Plateau, is known as Central Highlands. These are wider in the west but narrow in the east. The Deccan Plateau is a triangular landmass that lies in the south of the river Narmada. This plateau is higher in the west and slopes gently eastwards. The Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats mark the western and the eastern edges of the Deccan Plateau respectively. The Western Ghats are higher than the Eastern Ghats. Their average elevation is 900 to 1600 meters as against 600 meters of the Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats lie parallel to the western coast. They are continuous and can be crossed through passes only. The Eastern Ghats are discontinuous and irregular and dissected by rivers draining into the Bay of Bengal. The black soil area of the peninsular plateau is known as Deccan Trap. The Indian desert lies towards the western margins of the Aravalli Hills. It is an undulating sandy plain covered with sand dunes. This region receives very low rainfall. It has arid climate with low vegetation cover. The coastal plains extend in the form of a strip along the Bay of Bengal on the east and the Arabian Sea on the west. The western coast, sandwiched between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea, is a narrow plain. It consists of three sections. The northern part of the coast is called as Konkan. The central stretch is called as Kannad Plain. The southern stretch is called as Malabar Coast. Lake Chilka lies along the eastern coast. The islands consist of the Lakshadweep Island group and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Lakshadweep Island group lies close to Malabar coast of Kerala. This group of islands is composed of small coral islands. It covers small area of 32 square kilometer. Kavaratti Island is the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep. The elongated chain of islands located in the Bay of Bengal in Andaman is Andaman and Nicobar Island. They extend from north to south. They are bigger in size and are more numerous and scattered. The entire group of islands is divided into two broad categories, the Andaman in the north and the Nicobar in the south. These island groups are of great strategic importance for the country. Give an account of northern plains of India. The northern plain has been formed by interplay of three major river systems, namely the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra, along with their tributaries. This plain is formed of alluvial soil. The deposition of alluvium in a vast basin lying at the foothills of Himalayas over millions of years formed this fertile plain. It spreads over an area of 7 lakh square kilometer. The length of this plain is 2400 kilometer and its breadth is 320 kilometer. It is the most densely populated physiographic division of India. With a rich soil cover combined with adequate water supply and favorable climate, it is agriculturally a very productive area of India. The northern plain is broadly divided into three sections. The western part of the northern plain is known as Punjab Plains, formed by the Indus and its tributaries. The larger part of the plain lies in Pakistan. The Indus and its tributaries such as Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Bias and Satluj originate in the Himalayas. The Ganga plain extends between Ghaggar and Tista rivers. It is spread over the states of North India, Haryana, Delhi, UP, Bihar, partly Jharkhand and West Bengal. To its east, particularly in Assam, lies the Brahmaputra plain. Write notes on Indian desert, Central Highland, island groups of India. The Indian desert. This popularly known as the Thar Desert lies towards the western margins of the Aravalli Hills. It is an undulating sandy plain covered with sand dunes. This region receives very low rainfall, below 150 millimeter per year. It has arid climate with low vegetation cover. Streams appear during the rainy season. Soon after the rainy season, they disappear into the sand. Luni is the only large river in this region. Crescent shaped dunes, popularly known as burchans, are an important feature of the Indian desert. The Central Highland. The peninsular plateau consists of the broad divisions, the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. The part of the peninsular plateau to the north of the Narmada River covers a major area of Malwa Plateau is known as the Central Highlands. The Vindhyas range is bounded by the Central Highlands on the south and the Aravallis on the northwest. The further westward extension gradually merges with sandy and rocky desert of Rajasthan. The flow of the rivers draining this region, namely the Chambal and Sindh, the Betwa and Ken, is from southwest to northeast, thus indicating the slope. The Central Highlands are wider in the west but narrower in the east. The eastward extension of this plateau are locally known as Bundelkhand and Baghelkhand. The island groups of India. India has two island groups, the Lakshadweep Islands and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The Lakshadweep Islands group lies close to the Malabar coast of Kerala. This group of islands is composed of small coral islands. Earlier they were known as Lakkadiv, Minikoi and Amindiv. In 1973, these were named as Lakshadweep. It covers small area of 32 square kilometer. Kavaratti Island is the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep. The Andaman and the Nicobar Islands are located in the Bay of Bengal. They are bigger in size and are more numerous and scattered. The entire group of islands is divided into two broad categories, the Andaman in the north and the Nicobar in the south. These island groups are of great strategic importance for the country. They lie close to the equator and experience equatorial climate and has thick forest cover. Explain the theory of plate tectonics. According to this theory, the crust or the upper part of the earth has been formed out of seven major and some minor plates. What is the difference between convergent boundary and divergent boundary? Convergent boundary is formed when plates come towards each other, whereas divergent boundary is formed when plates move away from each other. Name the areas that were once part of the Gondwana Island. India, Australia, South Africa, South America and Antarctica were once part of the Gondwana land. What characteristic features does the whole mountain system of Himalaya represent? The whole mountain system of Himalayas represents a very youthful topography with high peaks, deep valleys, and fast flowing rivers. Name the three sub ranges of the Himachal Himalayas. Pir Panjal, Dhauladhar, and Mahabharat are the three sub-ranges of the Himachal Himalayas. What is the peninsular plateau composed of? The peninsular plateau is composed of igneous and metamorphic rocks with gently rising hills and wide valleys. Mention the extent of the Himalayan mountain ranges. The Himalayan mountain ranges run in a west-east direction from the Indus to Brahmaputra. The Himalayas consist of three parallel ranges in its longitudinal extent. Name them. The northernmost range is known as the Great or Inner Himalayas or Himadri. The range lying to the south of the Himadri is called as Himachal or Lesser Himalaya. The outermost range of Himalayas is called as Shivaliks. Mention two features of the Himadri. Himadri is the most continuous range consisting of loftiest peaks with an average height of 6,000 meters. It contains all the prominent Himalayan peaks. Which is the longest and the most important range of Himachal or Lesser Himalayas? The Pir Panjal is the longest and the most important range of Himachal or Lesser Himalayas. What are known as dunes? Name some well-known dunes. The longitudinal valley lying between Lesser Himalaya and the Shivaliks are known as dunes. Some well-known dunes are Dehradun, Kotli Dun and Patli Dun. Which part of Himalayas has been traditionally known as Punjab Himalaya? The part of the Himalayas lying between the Indus and Satluj has been traditionally known as Punjab Himalayas. What are Kumaon Himalayas? The part of the Himalayas lying between the Satluj and Kali rivers is known as Kumaon Himalayas. Where are Assam Himalayas located? Assam Himalayas are located between Teesta and Dihang rivers. Which river marks the easternmost boundary of the Himalayas? The Brahmaputra river marks the easternmost boundary of the Himalayas. Name the mountain ranges located in the eastern part of India. Purvanchal or the eastern hills and the mountains. Mention two features of Purvanchal or the eastern hills. These hills are composed of strong sandstones which are sedimentary rocks. They are covered with dense forest. The Purvanchal comprises of four hills. Name them. The Purvanchal comprises of four hills which are the Patkaibam Hills, the Naga Hills, Manipur Hills, the Mizo Hills. Name the three major river systems that form the northern plains. The Indus, the Ganga, the Brahmaputra. What is the northern plain formed of? The northern plain is formed of alluvial soil. Which is the largest inhabited riverine island in the world? Majuli in the Brahmaputra river is the largest inhabited riverine island in the world. What are known as distributaries? The rivers in their lower course split into numerous channels due to the deposition of silt. These channels are known as distributaries. Name the three sections of northern plain is divided into. The three sections into which northern plain is divided are the Punjab plain, the Ganga plain, the Brahmaputra plain. According to the variations in relief features, the northern plains can be divided into four regions. Name them. Bhabar, Terai, Bhanfar, Khadan. Name the two broad divisions of the Peninsular Plateau, the Central Highlands, the Deccan Plateau. Name the rivers draining the Central Highlands. Also mention the direction of the flow of these rivers. The Sindh, the Betwa, and the Kain. These rivers flow from southwest to northeast. What are the eastward extensions of the Central Highlands locally known as? The eastward extensions of the Central Highlands are locally known as Bundelkhand and Baghelkhand. Which river drains the Chota Nagpur Plateau? The Damodar River drains the Chota Nagpur Plateau. What is the shape of the Deccan Plateau? Where does it lie? The Deccan Plateau is a triangular landmass. It lies to the south of the river Narmada. Name the western and the eastern edges of the Deccan Plateau. The Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. What are the calcareous deposits in the northern plains known as? The calcareous deposits in the northern plains are known as Kankar. Which is the highest peak found in the Western Ghats? Anaimodi is the highest peak found in the Western Ghats. Where is Barren Island located? Barren Island is located in Andaman and Nicobar group of islands. What is known as Deccan Trap? There is a black soil area in the Peninsula Plateau. It is known as Deccan Trap. Give the location of the Aravalli Hills. Also mention one feature of these hills. The Aravalli Hills lie on the western and northwestern margins of the Peninsula Plateau. Feature. These are highly eroded hills and are found as broken hills. What are Barchans? Where are they found? Barchans are crescent-shaped dunes found in the Indian desert. The western coast consists of three sections. Name them. Konkan, Kannada Plain, Malabar Coast. Name the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep. Kavarati Island is the administrative headquarters of the Lakshadweep Island. Mention two features of Pitti Island. This island is uninhabited. It has a bird sanctuary.